Tessa and Skylar's love story begins where most people's would end, with a tragedy. The opening scene of The In-Between drops us into a devastating car accident. Tessa barely clings to life, while Skylar lies motionless beside her. But this isn't just a story about loss, it's about love that transcends even death. Flashback 182 days earlier, we meet Tessa, a talented but guarded young photographer living in a picturesque coastal town. She spends her mornings capturing moments with her camera, preferring to see life through a lens rather than fully live it. Her world changes when she wanders into a theater playing a French classic. She's not alone. Skylar, a true romantic and self-proclaimed translator of love, offers to explain the film's dialogue. Though opposites in outlook, the two are immediately drawn to each other. Fast forward 102 days before the accident, and fate reunites them. Tessa is shooting a rowing competition when she spots Skylar again. It's clear they've both been searching for each other. The spark ignites into a whirlwind romance. Skylar sees the world as an adventure, and Tessa begins to let him into hers. Their relationship blossoms at the Empyrean, an abandoned honeymooners hotel, where he teaches her to waltz, and they share their first kiss. Skylar promises to return at the end of the month for the summer, cementing their plans for a future together. But back in the present, the accident has shattered Tessa's world. As she struggles to recover physically, emotionally, and spiritually, strange events begin to unfold. She dreams of Skylar, and her memories of their time together resurface in flashes. One particularly vivid recollection is of July 4th, when their love reached a new level of intimacy. She opened up about her difficult past, revealing how her mother abandoned her and left her to navigate the foster care system. Skylar, ever supportive, declared his love, teaching her to row and sharing a perfect day by the water. These memories fuel Tessa's belief that their connection isn't entirely severed. When Skylar's favorite song, Never Tear Us Apart, starts playing simultaneously on everyone's muted phones during her SAT exam, she can't ignore the signs. With the help of her best friend Shannon, she delves into the supernatural concept of the in-between, a fleeting window of time when the recently departed can connect with the living. Desperate to reach Skylar, Tessa and Shannon try everything: Ouija boards, scrying, even electronic voice phenomena. Though skeptical at first, Tessa is soon guided by cryptic messages, including a route scribbled on her SAT sheet and shown later on a GPS. Her journey leads her to Doris, an author specializing in the paranormal, who advises Tessa to seek Skylar in the places they shared their strongest moments. Meanwhile, Tessa wrestles with guilt and regret over their last fight. Just 11 days before the accident, Skylar, hoping to highlight Tessa's talent, submitted one of her photos to an exhibit without her permission. Instead of seeing it as a gesture of love and faith in her abilities, Tessa pushed him away, unable to articulate her feelings. This hesitation haunted her, especially when Skylar revealed he might move to Oregon for his father, creating a distance she wasn't sure they could overcome. Back in the present, Tessa becomes determined to find closure, or maybe a second chance. Armed with new photography equipment, she retraces their love story, revisiting the places that defined their bond. At the Empyrean, she finally connects with Skylar. Their encounter is fleeting but intense, as his spirit shatters a mirror trying to reach her. Unfortunately, the police interrupt her quest, and her adoptive parents grow increasingly concerned. Things take a dramatic turn when Tessa collapses from a heart condition related to her injuries. With surgery looming, she risks everything to reconnect with Skylar one last time. Shannon helps her escape the hospital, and with Skylar guiding them through mysterious electronic signals, they return to the site of the accident. Here, the story reaches its emotional climax. Flashing back to the night of the crash, we learn that Tessa had been rushing to catch Skylar before he left for Oregon. Their timelines overlap, allowing them a bittersweet reunion. In a dreamlike sequence, Tessa and Skylar find themselves in Paris, mimicking the iconic Douaneau photograph Le Baiser de El Hotel de Ville, a symbol of their love enduring beyond the physical world. Skylar encourages Tessa to return to the living, reminding her that love never dies. With tears in her eyes and a renewed sense of purpose, Tessa chooses to live, carrying Skylar's memory in her heart. In the end, the in-between isn't just a story about loss, it's a celebration of love's ability to bridge the gap between worlds. In a touching mid-credits scene, Tessa and Skylar are seen on a beach, sketching stick figures in the sand, a gentle reminder that some connections can never truly be broken. Don't forget to like, subscribe and press bell icon to watch more videos like this.